Hello, how are you doing? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you the promising future of Micro Four Thirds system because there is a lot of new technology available, and this will change probably this video your mind about which is the real future of Micro Four Thirds. As you know, the main manufacturer of sensors in the world is Sony. Sony is the one that creates sensors for all the other brands, and the only brand that creates its own sensors is Canon. But all the other brands, let's say Fuji, Panasonic Lumix, Olympus, Nikon, all these brands, of course Sony, they use Sony sensors, right? Well, there is a sensors line that creates sensors, and then there is of course the imaging line for Sony cameras, right? But the sensors line, they create a lot of sensors for very different use cases, and one of these are the line of Sony per-use as Cmos sensors, right? These sensors are Micro Four Thirds sensors, and they have very revolutionary technology that it is available and will change. I'm sure that it will change the future of Micro Four Thirds technology and system, right? As you can see, one of the main features is that these are global shooter CMOS sensors. And the difference with the current use sensors, the current ones are rolling shooter sensors, and rolling shooter means that they read sequentially each of the pixels, and of course this results sometimes in images that the vertical lines they become a bit obliquous because it's a result of this characteristic of the current sensors, right? But the new global shooter CMOS sensors, they are able to capture all the information of each of the pixels at the same time, one shot, and they capture all the information in all the pixels. So this is a very game changer technology, right? And it is already available in the Sony per-use S sensors, right? So let's see a bit more all the characteristics. Another very key characteristic is that they are back illuminated sensors, and this means that usually the conventional sensors, when the light that enters here to this part, okay, the light in each of the pixels, they need to cross a metal wiring layer in order to reach the light sensitive photodiodes, right? So the photodiodes are the ones that they capture the light, but in order to capture the light, it is needed to first go across a metal wiring layer, right? So this results in less light in a standard sensor, right? But the new per-use S, they are back illuminated sensors, and they have placed the metal wiring in the end here so that the photodiodes, they can stay where the light enters, right? So this results in more in sensors that they have a better low light performance. So this is something that used to struggle Micro Four Thirds sensors, and now it will be fixed. It is fixed, right, with this new technology that is already available in these Sony per-use S sensors. The low light performance will increase a lot, right? And we are going to see this below, right? But they increase a lot. As they increase a lot, the low light performance, they can add more megapixels by doing them more smaller, because at the end they are going to get more light no matter they are smaller, right? Now they have more margin to create them more small, right? And this is how it is resulting. I mean, this is the first generation of CMOS in Four Thirds technology. They were 5.86 micrometers, right? And as the technology went to the next generations, they become at first smaller, then they increase a lot. But now you can see this per-use S, they will have a smaller pixels size, because with this technology they can capture more light with a smaller pixels, right? So these are the Sony per-use sensors, Sony per-use S. And here you can see it, right? Smaller sensors, they allow to have more megapixels, to reach to 24.5 megapixels in these sensors, and capture more light. This is a standard sensor, right? And as you can see, there is a lot of vigneting. They are able to capture good light in the center, but then when it comes to the corners, it becomes very dark, the image. But with this new per-use S, they are able to capture more light in all the sensor also in the center and in the corners, and it is more flat, the capture, so it is more quality, as you can see here. Okay, these are the new IMX 530 and IMX 540. Okay, these are the new Previous S sensors, and they have this kind of capture, which is a lot of quality. You can see it also here. Okay, the blue one is the standard front illuminated sensors, and they capture a lot of light in the center, right? But then when it comes to the corners, it decreases, and it becomes more dark in the corners. But with the new back illuminated sensors, it is more flat, the capture. They capture more or less more flat, more light in the corners, and it becomes a more flat result, and a more pleasant image, a better quality image. So here is the comparison. Here, this is an old technology with this size of pixels, and now with the new technology, IMX 530 and 540, with a smaller pixel size, they are able to have more quantum efficiency, right? The noise is very, very low also with the new technology. And here we can see also the use cases, right? This technology may be used for biomedical, microscopy, for semiconductor process control, for metrology, and for benchtop and handheld devices. So cameras, video cameras, photo cameras, they are handheld devices, right? And this technology, Previous S, results in high pixel density and tolerance for very compact lenses. This is one of the main benefits of Micro Four Thirds, to have very compact lenses, right? And this results in more compact and lighter designs possible, right? This is what we love of Micro Four Thirds technology: more compact and lighter designs, right? With high quality. So as you can see, there is a big revolution now with technology that will result in more than 10 years ahead for more innovations in this system, because there is the technology that will allow to have a good future, right? Now we are going to see the official video from Sony about this technology. Let's see it. The global shooter. This is the Previous S, and this is the next evolution in Sony image sensor technology, and this technology will be available in Micro Four Thirds. This is the global shooter sensor technology using stacked back illuminated sensors. This results in high robustness, high productivity, high precision. And let's see each of them, right? So back illuminated structure. As I've said, in the previous generations, the light should go across a layer of metal wiring in order to reach the photodiode, but with the new technology it is the opposite. As you can see, the result of light, let's stop here. As you can see, the front illuminated sensors, it was not a flat result. You can see there is a lot of light here, a lot of light, too much light, it's overexposed, and here it is more dark. Okay, but as you can see with the new technology, Previous S, the light is very, very flat, and it's a very good exposure all along the picture. So it results in high picture quality, as you can see here, right? You can see that with global sensor that it's able to get all the information of all the pixels at the same time. It is not needed the rolling shooter reading, right? It results in more faster captures, so you can capture more pictures, right? More frames, because you can read all the sensor at the same time in one single time, in one shot, right? So you can see, right? You will be able to capture more frames. As you can see, this is how it works, a front illuminated sensor. It is needed to capture, imagine you have a sensor with 4 pixels, right? You will read 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is the side of the old technology, right? Now with a smaller sensor pixel side, you will be able also with the global shooter sensor, you will be able to capture the 4 pixels at the same time. as you can see, the old technology, you need to capture, this is the information you are picking here, capturing here. This is the other, right? So you need, it's like you would require to take 4 shots in order to get the full picture, right? In the new technology, with 1 shot, you are able to read all the pixels at the same time. You can see here also, this is 1 shot and it gets all the information. This is a prejudice, but you can see that the other technology, all technology, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and here says 1 shot, right? So, well, this is the new technology available for Micro Four Thirds. So the next evolution in Sony image sensor technology, it's here, it's already here, and the Micro Four Thirds digital cameras, Panasonic Lumix, Olympus, they will implement this very soon. So I hope that this video clarifies the future of Micro Four Thirds, that I'm sure that it's a very promising future, and we will have at least 10 years more of this amazing technology in videography and photography. So that's all from my side. I would love to read your comments below, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.